Hello, welcome to United Auto Workers Watch. Today's episode focuses on UAW President Fain's views on tariffs and Donald Trump. It's April the 15th, 2025. I'm Merrick Masters, a professor of business emeritus. The question we'll address is the United Auto Workers embracing Trump? We'll talk a little bit about what the tariffs are on autos and auto parts under Trump's plan. We'll talk about what Shawn Fain recently said in a Facebook message about his views on politics, on tariffs and free trade, and on President Trump. On March 26, 2025, President Trump imposed 25% tariff on imported motor vehicles that are imported from countries outside the United States, even if they're imported by US-based manufacturing firms like General Motors and Ford. In addition, there will be another 25% tariff on auto parts to be enumerated and effective on May the 3rd. To varying degrees, Trump has paused things, and he recently announced that he may give some relief to auto companies based in the U.S. with respect to parts that are imported from outside the U.S. The effect of a 25% tax, which is what a tariff is, on imports could be quite significant, even under firms that operate in Mexico and Canada that are in compliance with the free trade agreement across those countries. President Fain, UAW President Fain, has said that tariffs are a tool that can be effective in attempting to level the playing field in an international order which he views as being antithetical to workers. Politics, he says, is a method like collective bargaining to advance the interests of the working class. He said in his Facebook statement that the UAW sees politics as a negotiation. He went on to say that politics is just like contract negotiations. You win what you have the power to fight for. He also said that our union, the United Auto Workers, has a clear North Star, and that is the working class. He went on to elaborate on his views on tariffs and free trade. He said that free trade deals have been disasters for the UAW and working class. It's time to remake our trade policy. In this, he shares the same view as Donald Trump has voiced on numerous occasions. Fain went on to say that we can and should reshore tens of thousands of jobs. The tariffs imposed on imports of autos and auto parts can help do this. Fain went on to say that we have excess auto production capacity in the United States and that thousands of jobs could be brought back if workers were hired to meet increased demand for U.S. products, which he hopes that the tariffs would encourage. Fain went on to say, however, that the UAW and Donald Trump are light years apart across a variety of policies. He said, among other things, that under Trump, there's been a destruction of bargaining rights for 1 million federal workers. He said that there have been attacks on the National Labor Relations Board, including illegally firing a board member. He went on to say that attacks have been planned under the Trump administration on Social Security, on Medicare and Medicaid. He further added that First Amendment rights have been trammeled at college campuses and that the right to due process has disappeared as working people are deported for no crime and no reason under Trump's policies with respect to deporting those brought into the United States under the Biden regime. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and will stay tuned for more. I'm Eric Masters, and I look forward to talking with you again.